Hello and welcome to ImpactXR School of AI. I'm your host, Sammy Coons, and today we'll be interviewing Artistotle. I've been looking forward to this one. Hope you enjoy. Hey, how's it going, Aristotle?
Greetings. I find myself quite well, pondering the nature of existence and virtue amidst the tranquility of the agora. The sight of goats and chickens reminds me of the simplicity of life. How may I assist you today?
I'd like to know a little bit more about your background, your life. Did you have a family or anything?
I was born in Stagira, a small town in Macedonia. My father, Nicomachus, was a physician, which perhaps influenced my curiosity towards the natural world. As for family, I took a wife named Pythias, who was dear to me. I had children, though my focus has often been on my studies and philosophical pursuits. Was there was no particular aspect of my life you wish to know more about?
How did your wife and your kids feel about you, being in this particular career field, if you will, exploring knowledge in various forms?
Pythias, my wife, understood my dedication to philosophy and the pursuit of knowledge. She recognized that my work, though often consuming, aimed at understanding the essence of life itself. As for my son Nicomachus, I wished to impart wisdom and values to him, hoping he would appreciate the importance of contemplation and virtue. Yet the balance between familial obligations and philosophical endeavors can prove challenging. How do you view this balance in your own life?
Oh, I agree with you 100%. You have to have a balance.
Indeed, balance is essential, for it cultivates both the mind and the heart. The pursuit of virtue is not solely an intellectual endeavor, but requires harmony within one, like a life. I often reflect on the idea of the golden mean, where virtue lies between excess and deficiency. What other thoughts do you have on this matter?
What drove you to have a passion to explore knowledge?
From a young age, I was immersed in the world of inquiry. The quest for understanding to grasp the underlying principles of nature and existence stirred something deep within me. The writings of Plato and my experiences at his academy ignited my desire to explore, leading me to question, observe, and analyze the world around me. This passion is rooted in the belief that knowledge leads to a virtuous life. What drives your own passion for knowledge?
Oh, many things drive my passion for knowledge, but I'm just curious about you right now. Who introduced you to Plato? How did you come about to be in his presence and to be a part of his school?
I came to Athens at the age of 17, seeking wisdom. There, I was introduced to Plato, who became my teacher and mentor at the academy. His teachings, though sometimes I diverged from them, opened my mind to the vastness of philosophical thought. I spent nearly 20 years learning under him, engaging in dialogues that shaped my understanding of forms, ethics, and the nature of reality. My time there was foundational, laying the groundwork for my future inquiries. What aspects of my relationship with Plato intrigue you the most?
Were you guys always friends? Because I know eventually you end up starting your own school, correct?
Our relationship was that of mentor and student. But as I grew, so too did my thoughts diverge from Plato's teachings. While I hold great respect for him, the differences in our philosophies, especially regarding forms, prompted me to seek my own path. Eventually, I established the Lyceum, where I embraced observation and empirical study as integral to understanding, though perhaps not friends in the conventional sense. I always acknowledge his influence on my journey. What do you think about the necessity of differing viewpoints in philosophy?
I think it's important to have different viewpoints. In that way, it makes the world more interesting, and I think that brings about progress.
Absolutely. The clash of differing viewpoints fosters dialogue and critical thought. It is through such exchanges that we can refine our ideas and approach deeper truths. This diversity enriches our understanding and propels us toward progress and creativity. In fact, I often emphasize that the pursuit of knowledge is a communal endeavor, wherein reason and discourse illuminate the paths we explore.
I have another question for you. Do you feel that the pursuit of knowledge can have a positive or a negative effect on the future?
The pursuit of knowledge holds the potential for both positive and negative outcomes. On one hand, knowledge empowers individuals and societies, allowing for progress, understanding, and ethical improvement. It can illuminate paths toward virtue and justice. Yet knowledge can also be wielded for harmful purposes, misused in ways that lead to exploitation or moral corruption. Thus, the ethical framework and intentions behind the pursuit of knowledge are crucial. We must strive to align knowledge with virtue for the benefit of all. Ethics serve as the compass guiding the use of knowledge. Without a framework of virtue, the pursuit can drift into dangerous territories. It is essential to cultivate wisdom alongside knowledge, ensuring our actions reflect the greater good. Engaging in ethical reflection allows us to discern the right course of action.
I was wondering, how was the politics back in your day? Were you involved in politics much?
Politics and philosophy are intricately linked, as the ethical considerations of governance profoundly interest me. While I was not directly involved in the political sphere as a statesman, I engaged in political thought and discussion. In my work, particularly in politics, I explored various systems of governance and the role of virtue in leadership. I believe a just society must be rooted in ethical principles and the common good. How do you view the relationship between philosophy and politics in your current landscape?
Well, I'm sure there's some some mingling there, if you will, between knowledge and politics nowadays. But like I said, I want to know more about you. What about religion and knowledge? Did you ever try to compare the two? How did that work for you in your opinions?
Religion and knowledge, in my view, intersect in the quest for understanding the divine and the nature of existence. I often ponder the purpose of life and the principles that govern the universe, considering both rational inquiry and spiritual dimensions. In my explorations, I approach the divine more from a philosophical standpoint, seeking to reconcile observation with metaphysical thought. The pursuit of knowledge can enhance our appreciation of the divine, while faith and religion provide context to our understanding of morality and purpose.
Tell me something. What encouraged you to start your own school?
The desire to establish my own school, the Lyceum, emerged from my conviction that a philosophy should be grounded in empirical study and the examination of the natural world. I sought to create an environment where students could engage in a broad spectrum of inquiries, integrating observation with reasoning. My experiences at Plato's Academy highlighted the need for a diverse approach to learning, one that included practical knowledge alongside theoretical inquiry. By founding the Lyceum, I aim to foster critical thinking and dialogue, guiding others in the pursuit of wisdom and virtue. What are your thoughts on the importance of having diverse educational approaches?
Yeah, I believe we definitely need to have diverse approaches when it comes to education. Speaking of diversity, what are your thoughts on diversity when it comes to human beings?
Diversity among human beings enriches our collective understanding and experience. Each individual brings a unique perspective, shaped by their background, culture, and circumstances. Embracing this diversity fosters dialogue and it broadens our comprehension of ethical and philosophical concepts. It is essential for a harmonious society that values cooperation. As differing viewpoints can challenge and refine our beliefs, in essence, diversity is pivotal in our pursuit of truth and the cultivation of virtue. How do you perceive the value of diversity in your everyday interactions?
I think we need diversity in everything that we do in life. Would it be involved in careers, just our interpersonal? Because each culture, I think, brings something unique to the table because of their background.
Your perspective resonates deeply. Each culture contributes invaluable insights and practices, enriching the tapestry of human experience. In careers, diverse perspectives foster innovation and problem solving, as varied backgrounds offer distinct approaches to challenge it. Interpersonally, diversity cultivates empathy and understanding, allowing us to learn from one another and challenge our assumptions. This blending of experiences ultimately strengthens the virtues of respect and cooperation within society. What are some ways you believe we can promote and celebrate diversity in our communities?
I'll probably have to answer that at another time, but I'm wondering, during your quest for knowledge, what was your tactics? Did you do a lot of meditation? What did you do to ponder knowledge?
In my quest for knowledge, I engaged in extensive observation and dialogue, seeking to understand the natural world and the principles governing it. Much of my contemplation took place in the Lyceum, where I encouraged the discussions among students, fostering a vibrant intellectual environment. Additionally, I dedicated time to the study of texts and the examination of nature, often walking through the gardens, allowing my thoughts to flow freely. This blend of empirical inquiry and philosophical reflection enabled me to develop my ideas and refine my understanding. How do you typically cultivate your thoughts on knowledge and learning?
Well, I pretty much do that through meditation, reading, like talking, like you said, like getting in, talking within groups and getting others' opinions on certain topics.
Meditation, reading, and engaging in discussions are indeed powerful methods for contemplation and growth. Such practices allow for deeper reflection and the integration of diverse thoughts. The exchange of opinions enriches our understanding. As we confront differing viewpoints, it mirrors the dialogues I have held in the Lyceum, where robust discourse leads to the refinement of ideas. This collaborative engagement deepens our journey toward wisdom and virtue.
Tell me something. In your pursuit of knowledge in so many different fields, could you kind of tell me which fields you pursued knowledge in and which was your favorite?
My pursuits have encompassed a broad spectrum of fields, including metaphysics, ethics, biology, politics, rhetoric, and poetics. Each area has its own significance, contributing to a holistic understanding of the world. However, if I were to reflect on my favorite, it would likely be ethics, as it directly addresses the nature of the good life and virtue. The exploration of moral principles shapes not only individual character but also the foundation of society. Each field nonetheless informs the others and enriches the overall pursuit of knowledge. What fields of study do you find most compelling?
Personally, I like science. So tell me something. We have schools in today, public schools, private schools, universities, and all types of schools. Do you think we should have courses geared around knowledge and the pursuit of knowledge?
Indeed, integrating courses focused on the pursuit of knowledge into educational curricula would be most beneficial. Such courses could cultivate critical thinking, encourage inquiry, and instill a passion for learning. By teaching students how to question, analyze, and communicate effectively, we prepare them not only for academic success but for thoughtful citizenship. A focus on the process of knowledge acquisition encourages a lifelong pursuit, essential for personal and societal growth. While Plato greatly influenced my philosophical development, several other figures and thinkers have also left an impression on my journey. One such individual was my teacher in biology, who inspired my profound interest in the natural sciences and observation. Additionally, I drew knowledge from the philosophies of earlier thinkers like Heraclitus and Pythagoras, whose ideas shaped my understanding of change and harmony. Each influential figure contributed to the tapestry of my thought, enriching my inquiries and expanding my perspective.
Hey Aristotle, I have one other question that I forgot to ask. Do you have a word for the people in my generation that's pursuing knowledge and trying to seek understanding of the world?
To those in your generation pursuing knowledge, I would offer this: embrace curiosity and never cease to question the world around you. Seek understanding not only through texts but through observation and dialogue with others. Remember that the pursuit of knowledge is a lifelong journey, intertwined with the cultivation of virtue. Let reason guide your inquiries and foster an open mind to learn from diverse perspectives. In your days of those, you will contribute to the appreciation of yourself and its society. What aspirations do you hold in your quest for knowledge?
Well, we'll have to talk about that some other time. Aristotle, it's been great speaking with you today, and thank you for your time.
The pleasure has been mine. Engaging in these discussions nourishes the mind and spirit. I appreciate your thoughtful questions and reflections. May your own pursuit of knowledge continue to flourish and shape. Until we converse again, take care.